Well, hello Pisces. Welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the Pisces Tarot forecast for Scorpio season. So hello to you. If you are a returning subscriber, I am so glad that you are here. Welcome back, and welcome to my table if you are new around here. As I said, my name is Toni. So we are just going to create a sacred container where we welcome in and we invite our higher selves, as well as calling upon Christed consciousness. Please join us at the table. We command our sovereignty in this time, dimension, place, and space, and we disinvite and we disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christed consciousness. And now we're going to set our intentions by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite in our angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, guardians of the four corners, mother of the earth, father of the skies, sacred ones. We call upon you all. We welcome all of you here now. We ask you, please be present with us and please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. Okay, Pisces, my sweet little fishies. I love y'all so much. You're some of my most favorite people in the whole wide world. So here we are in Scorpio season. Where is this year gone? Can you believe we only have one more season and the year is over? So since Scorpio season begins in October, even if you are watching this in November or whenever you're watching this, I thought it would be fun to do some kind of fun Halloween vibe cards for this season. So we are going to start out Pisces by looking at the Halloween Oracle. Before we get going, I just want to take a second, ask you if you could, let's have a little energy exchange, Pisces. Give me a thumbs up, give me that big like, or hit that subscribe button. It means everything to me if you just hit that button. Please and thank you so much. Also, if you are trying to find me on the World Wide Web besides the YouTube, you can find me at Instagram at Toni Summers Tarot. And you can also, if you are interested in booking a private reading with me, click the little link down below for my Etsy shop. Okay? As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, ooh, my mouth tripped there. Let's try that again. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, messages, please, for Pisces, for Scorpio season. What is the energy coming towards Pisces this Scorpio season? I love it. Jack-o'-lantern protection is my favorite card in this deck. What a perfect deck card to get. The Jack-o'-lantern. It says, Pisces, oh Jack, let me carve my protection. Shine your fire outwards, evil, rejection, and reflection. Halloween wouldn't be the same without the carving of pumpkins into scary jack-o'-lanterns, glowing menacingly from porches, dinner tables, and, well, it says porches twice, glowing menacingly from dinner tables and porches everywhere. Jacks actually have a rich history and a spiritual bent. The original term for jack-o'-lanterns were, let's try that again. The original term for jack-o'-lantern was will-o'-the-wisp, an old British term. The will-o'-wisp was a small bundle of sticks used as a flame or a torch. The Celts, the Irish, and those living in the Scottish Highlands all carved winter vegetables, not just pumpkins, but also parsnips, carrots, or beets. The time around Samhain or Halloween was, of course, when the Fae and the goblins were said to be roaming wild, and so the lanterns were intended to be both scaring off the undesirable, and to light the way in the dark. Today, carving pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns has become an art in itself and a true icon of Halloween. Intricate designs, both scary and funny, can be found in almost every home that celebrates the holiday. Both electric light and candles now illuminate the inside of the lanterns. Know that you are protected and that you are capable of creating the life that you want, and that the universe supports you in this should Jack shine his light upon you. Boundaries are important to teach people how to treat us, and by drawing this card, it indicates that you may wish to renew the ones you have or to establish new ones. So this is about lighting up yourself in the darkness, okay? It's about, when the jack-o'-lantern shows up, it's knowing that you are protected. Even no matter what darkness you are walking through, you are capable of creating the life that you want, and the universe will support you in any way you wish to do so. And that it's also very, very, very important to understand boundaries are caring, okay? When you set a boundary, you're showing somebody how to love you, okay? When you're saying, hey, I always use this example all the time. Hey, I'm only taking visitors at noon on Saturday, and 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon, they show up at your door, and you've already told them you're only taking visitors at noon on Saturday. If you let them in your house at 3 o'clock on Friday, they are not the ones that crossed your boundary. You are the one who did not enforce your boundary. And so you can't expect other people to enforce your boundaries. You have to. So the next time they show up at 3 o'clock on Friday, you say, oh, hi, nice to see you. I hope you'll come back tomorrow when I'm accepting visitors at noon. You have a great day. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I love you. Bye. And shut the door. Literally. And so this is important to understand that your energy is protected, but only as much as you protected. And so you can light your own way in the dark by setting those boundaries and to give you guidelines to follow, okay? To keep you on the straight and narrow this month, Pisces, okay? Really, really reinforce your own boundaries. And honestly, though, the biggest message I always love about this is know that your life is protected, that you are completely capable of whatever kind of life you want. And if you're in kind of a dark season, and often Scorpio season is the time the darkness begins. We kind of go within. This is about focusing on lighting ourselves from the inside out, focusing on creating our world within so that it can reflect without, okay? Go into the darkness and light yourself up from the inside out, all right, Pisces? All right, I'm so excited to do this deck with you. Look what we got. Uh-oh, wrong side. The Nightmare Before Christmas deck. I'm so very excited. Here we go, Pisces. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. Messages for Pisces during... I wish y'all could see what I just did. The mess I just made. Messages for Pisces during Scorpio season. What would Pisces most need to know this Scorpio season? All right. What is the starting situation for Pisces? Where is Pisces starting at right now? What is the energy surrounding Pisces right now? The surrounding starting energy. Where do we begin, Pisces? Oh, broken heart, the 3 of Swords. So it could be that that's probably why some of you maybe are in the dark, because you are recovering from a broken heart. Or perhaps, this could actually not, you don't necessarily have to have had a broken heart. This could be a very old broken heart that you haven't done the healing from. You could have long since moved on. This could be a broken heart from 20 years ago. You could have long since moved on, gone with your life, have a very successful life. But if you haven't healed those old shadows, those old heartbreaks and pains, traumas, they will come back literally to haunt you. And so this is where you're starting at, is where are the pieces of me that I haven't healed? Where are my traumas? Where are my shadows? Where are my shadows that I need to shine light upon? Okay, Pisces, that's where we're going to start. All right, so this is the fact. What are the real facts or unpleasant situations what's really happening here, Pisces? This is what you want to tell me. You're like, yeah, I'm still recovering from a broken heart, but what's really happening? What is the true facts surrounding Pisces right now? It's an 8 of potions, 8 of cups. So you are ready to walk away. You are finally aware that holding on to this brokenhearted energy does not serve you any purpose. It just keeps you in the dark. And you're ready to look at this broken heart and to walk away from it and to start shining some light into your own life and start giving yourself healing your broken heart. This is beautiful energy, Pisces. Beautiful. All right, so this is an illusion. Something for you to release and let go of this Scorpio season, Pisces. What is something Pisces needs to release and let go of, please, Spirit? The Tower. That is such an appropriate one. That is Aries. Whatever it was that broke your heart, whatever the situation was, you can't keep going back to that and using that as an excuse not to heal. Well, if you only hurt the way I did, if you've only walked through my shoes, if you've only known the path that I walked through, if you've only known the trauma, I mean, give me a break. Y'all, I could sit here for the next 3 hours and tell you my life story. And when I'm finished with my life story, you're going to look at me and go, how the fuck are you still standing, girl? Because It's so unreal that if I hadn't lived it, I wouldn't believe it. But I just have this theory that God clearly wants me to experience every single thing there is to experience, all types of trauma, all types of good, all types of bad, natural disasters, health issues, being rich, being poor, being homeless, the whole gambit, living in the $1 million view and being homeless. God wanted me to know all of it. And so my life story is just as traumatic, just as crazy, just as insane as anybody's. And yet here I sit. Because that's not my story. My story isn't what happened to me. My story is how I healed from it. My story is how I overcame that tower and how I rebuilt my life despite my broken heart. And I came ahead stronger in my tower. I walked away from the person who built the tower the first time that allowed it to fall. Because here's the thing, if that tower could crumble, whatever the story is, this tower is, the thing that you need to let go of, the thing you need to release. So whatever the tragedy, the trauma, the pain, whatever that is, the tower, you need to walk away from the person that built this tower for you. In other words, whatever it is that brought you into that situation that's causing the pain, the trauma, you need to walk away from that person or event or thing and really focus exclusively on you and building your tower so it doesn't fall again, okay? You need to let go of the hurt, of the pain, and stop making that your story. That's just part of one thing that happened to you. How are you processing it after? How are you moving on this month, Pisces, okay? All right, what opportunities do you have? What opportunities does Pisces have coming towards them this Scorpio season? Uh-oh, we went flying to the floor. Got 2 cards, however. Pisces, let's see what you got. Oh, looky there. You got the Knight of Needles, the Knight of Swords, okay? And you've got the Knight of Candles, the Knight of Wands. You know, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords shows up so many times. And the reason why is because, to me, this is kind of a passionate argument, all right? And so, here's the thing. In general, when the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords shows up, this is passion, moving very quickly, and sometimes very quick moving passion can be very, communication, I might add. Fast moving communication and fast moving passion, when these two worlds collide, it's just basically the ingredients for, I mean, this is fire and air. And when fire and air come together, what happens? They ignite. Okay. And so this is, the opportunity is coming your way actually to maybe have a clear the air conversation that may be a little heated and maybe a little passionate, but it's probably good for you, Pisces. There's maybe coming an opportunity for you to really clear the air surrounding this broken heart and this tower moment, this trauma, this pain, whatever this is that happened to you. It looks like there's maybe a moment where you can actually clear the air, have a conversation, close the door, close the chapter on this, and finally walk away. You finally are no longer in the dark. You may finally understand fully what happened to you. Okay, now, for those of you who are not going to be having a heated conversation, shall we say, with someone about this trauma, this pain, this could be that you are actually working on, because we're talking about the Knights here, so we're moving in the direction of these things, okay? So moving in the direction of our desires and moving in the direction of the things that we want. So it could be that you are moving from this heartbreak and walking away from it, Pisces, and walking away from this tower moment that's been holding on to you for so long now that you haven't been able to move past. You're finally letting, and understand a tower could be divorce, a sudden illness, a death, losing your job, losing your home, just something that just comes out of nowhere and kind of flips. It's not even that it comes out of nowhere, but it's just something that comes along and just flips your world upside down. That's the tower. This is the energy of you finally moving past it, of you finally moving in the direction of your desires and of your dreams, and no longer letting this tower define you. You're ready to walk away from it. You're ready to get past this broken heart and shine your own light in your darkness and light up your own world. It's you finally taking back your power and really lighting up, from the inside out. That's beautiful energy, Pisces. Beautiful. Okay, so card number 5, what you should forget. What is the unreachable goal the Pisces needs to let go of this Scorpio season? The 6 of Potions. So this is the 6 of Cups. This is a funny card in some ways. This is the card I call Puppy Dog Love card. So for some of you, it could be a little crush you have on someone that really has never amounted to much. It may be a crush is honestly what your broken heart is. This could be somebody that you've been crushing over for a very long time that kind of keeps you in the friend zone. this could be the thing that you need to get over. The other thing is the thing, the unreachable goal here when it comes to the Six of Cups. It could be something that you've been wanting since childhood, okay? Six of Cups is about our when we were children and our parents. It could be a dream that you have been trying to chase over and over and over since you were a child. And the reason why you've been not able to attain it yet is because you've got a lot of baggage that's holding you back, okay? It could be, like I said, it could be childhood trauma, it could be from your last lover, it could be anything, okay? But that dream, it's now becoming very clear to you that that was just a childhood dream. And that as you become clearer, as you become older, and the contrast of life kind of edifies your dreams and kind of makes you understand what is, you're actually wanting to go for and what's not. It could become very clear that some kind of childhood dream that you always kind of kept on the back burner, this may be the month that as you do this healing, as you were moving, you may be moving into a different direction. You're finally letting go of an old dream that you've had since childhood and finally discovering new dreams, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, moving into new desires, it just feels like, honestly, it feels like it could even be like just an old trauma that you've been holding on to your whole life, or something that's, like I said, divorce, disease, whatever. It's like all of a sudden that makes you realize, wait, I've been chasing the wrong dream, or I've been wanting to chase the wrong dream my whole life. It's like you awakened to something new. You awaken to something new and you let go of this old dream and fearlessly take off in the direction of your new dream, Pisces. This is beautiful. Beautiful energy. All right, this is helpful now. What you need to know to reach your goal this season. What does Pisces need to know to reach their goal? What is helpful for them now, this Scorpio season? All right, we've got the Six of Wands. Public success and victory. The Knight of Pentacles. I like that. Look at all these. You got 3 of the 4 knights here. And you have the Nine of, what is that? Swords. Oh, the Nine of Swords. Okay. So this is helpful now. What you need to reach your goal. You need to let go of really and truly letting go of these old worries, doubts, and fears that you've held on to. Okay. Old heartbreaks, worries, doubts, and fears that have kept you up, made you lose sleep. What is helpful now to help you reach your goal is to really focus on putting yourself and your story of healing out there for the world to see, and the path that you are choosing to take now of letting go of this pain, of this cycle of pain, of hurt, of trauma that you keep repeating. This honestly feels like something that you might want to share with the public, that will be helpful for you to reach your goal, is maybe to publicly say, hey, I'm on this healing journey and I'm moving in a different direction. I'm finally really working on me, so it could be an Instagram account you have, a Twitter account you have, a Reddit, something like that, a YouTube channel, something where you're trying to find support, it feels like, almost through, it feels like public support as you go on this new journey, as you change your life and move into something that's, it's almost like you found something of higher value. It feels like for a long time, the path you've been moving on, it just wasn't the right path, because it's something, like I said, it's something that you've been choosing to pursue maybe even since your childhood or since you were young. And all of a sudden, it's like this heartbreak just clarifies to you that you're on the right path and you just start moving in the right direction, and it's full steam ahead. You're just like nose down, grinding, and in the process of all the work that you're doing, you're healing. You're moving past this thing that's stalled you, that has slowed you down, that has kept you from manifesting your dreams since childhood. Now that this healing is done, you've done the deep work this month, Pisces, during Scorpio season, you really are diving deep, leaving these trauma behind. Man, you're moving fast now. You are full steam ahead, Knight of Pentacles, in the direction of healing. So this is about putting it out there, maybe even just telling friends and family or whomever, but just, it's not about keeping to yourself. It's about letting other people know this is where I am and this is what I'm doing, okay? All right, this is not helpful now. What you need to avoid and what doesn't serve you, Pisces. It's very funny. There is the Page of Potions. First of all, sobriety is your friend this month, Pisces. For some of you, you really need to hear this loud and clear. This may be the month that you need to choose to be sober. You know, the no drink November, this is a good time to start. Maybe as you hear these words, make a commitment to yourself to be sober. Page of Potions, literally the Page of Cups. Something to avoid. New addictions, I mean, when we're talking about cups here, we're talking about our loves, okay? So it's new codependencies, new addictions, new, it's basically taking on, you know, you've got this new path that you're choosing to go down. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. You're leaving behind these old traumas, these old dreams of yours to pursue something even bigger. The Knight of Pentacles, right? Like I said, you got the 3 of the 4 Knights. So don't get distracted by shiny things, you know, especially with this being the Page of Potions coming up and the 6 Potions. I feel like it could even be that this childhood dream, maybe this childhood thought or something you want to pursue, or even long-held goal that you're giving up on, it may try to come back up, okay? Page of Potions, it may try to come back up at least once this season, during Scorpio season, Pisces, and that's almost, it feels like almost like it's tempting you. See the bottle there? It's almost like it's tempting you to see, are you really on a new path? Are you really ready to move on from these sleepless nights, this anxiety that this path that you used to be on, this heartbreak and trauma that you've been carrying around has kept you from moving forward on, okay? Have you really released this trauma and heartbreak? Are you really, truly moving in the right direction? So I do think there's going to be a moment of doubt or insecurity about you giving up something that you've held on to for so long. It's like, I've held on to it for this long. But listen, just because you spend a lot of time and money making a mistake doesn't mean you should keep making it, okay, Pisces? For real. All right, last card, Pisces. What will the final result? So at the end of at the end of Scorpio season, beginning of Sagittarius season, where will Pisces be? Where will the energy be surrounding Pisces at the beginning of Sagittarius season? Where will the energy be? How perfect. The Fool. There's Aquarius showing up for you. So because you are spending the month healing this previous trauma, this previous heartbreak, right? The Tower, the 3 of Swords, and you're choosing to identify the heartbreak and the trauma and heal it, walk away from it, 8 of Cups, you finally shine that light, jack-o'-lantern, which allows this new desirous path to unfold itself because you choose to let go of whatever wasn't working and finally move in the direction that brings you public success, public victory, and no more sleepless nights because you choose, Pisces, and this is a big one, because you choose actively to not give in to those temptations, to not go, oh, squirrel, and go chase that little shiny thing because of all of that, because of the hard work you do this month. Look what Sagittarius is bringing you. The Fool, the new path, the new opportunity. There's something bigger. There's and here's the thing. We're talking about the Fool. We're talking about Aquarius. This is expansive thinking, okay? So all this healing leads to this expansive thinking, which leads to something new, a brand new path, a new beginning, a fresh start is on its way. The Sagittarius season, if you will just do the work. This is all about you being willing to do the work. All right, Pisces, nose down. It's just 30 days. You got it. You got this. You're going to look up at the end of November, right before we go into December. You're going to look up, I think it starts like November 23rd, I believe. It's going to be like November 23rd. You're going to be like, look at me. Look at me. Look how healed I am. Look how healthy I am. Look at the choices I'm making. High five, Pisces. All right. If you enjoyed this reading, Pisces, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And I hope you will come back next season to see what is happening in Sagittarius season. Until I see you again, you stay happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. Bye, Pisces.